Today, our planet suffers great consequences by changing the planet, changing ecosystems and species that live in them. They are endangered or have been extinct. Here are some of the species that are extinct or in danger of it.
The Caribbean monk seal lives south the Caribbean Sea, came up from the northwest to the Gulf of Mexico. It was also in the Bahamas, and there are reports that sometimes reached to the southeastern United States. His body was relatively slender, with brown fur clearing the sides until you have a creamy white on the belly. The energy of these seals was based on fish, cephalopods, and crustaceans, and was very active, especially from dawn to dusk. European intensive exploitation began with the arrival of settlers, where they were hunted for their skins, fat, and food. They came to kill more than 100 in one night. In June 208, after searches and verification of data, the federal agency has given confirmed extinction of these species. The Javan tiger is one of three subspecies of tiger recently extinct. This tiger was quite similar to the Sumatran tiger, aspects of this differing mainly by its darker fur and have finer, abundant, and tight streaks. Some tigers have over 100 streaks. These tigers were very small compared to other subspecies males, weighing between 100 and 141 kilograms and have a length of approximately 2.45 meters. Females weigh less from 75 to 1,015 kilograms and were smaller. These animals were abundant, now missing until the 19th century. Thereafter, the human population began to increase on these islands, with the consequent destruction of more and more areas of forest to destine them to agriculture. This loss of habitat was added hunting and trafficking of their skins, as well as their natural prey decline, also caused increased competition for food with other predators such as leopards and wild dogs. It was officially considered extinct in 1994. The Zambullin of Aluatra was endemic to Madagascar and lived mainly on Lake Aluatra, which is large, shallow, and brackish water, although he could be found in very nearby lakes. It was strongly sedentary as it was not able to fly long distances. The only reason why some groups moved to nearby lakes was the degradation of their home. The soil erosion of the forested hillside, agriculture, and sedimentation have decreased water quality of the lake, which undoubtedly affects the entire biodiversity of it. It has been officially considered extinct animal since 2010.
Bengal tiger. The Bengal tiger is one of the 8 subspecies of tiger, of which 5 are tattered and 3 distinct. And it is that the Bengal tiger has served its great size, distinct mesmering and force transmitting, because despite everything is dangerous. Among the main causes of decline, biologists consider poaching and habitat loss. It is estimated that in the next 20 or 30 years, that is to say in the next 3 generations of tigers, 50% of the population is lost unless conservation efforts become more effective. Cheetah. the only fastest land animal that exists. This feline, stylish and beautiful, so well known to all of youth and unique gender in his space. The decline of the felines is due to habitat loss and fragmentation thereof, as well as the killing of specimens and hunting animals considered livestock predators and mainly for trade. Although the rate of population decline is now a top concern, and the rate of decline has been considered attention focused on the cheetah, he has probably avoided a major catastrophe. Polar bear. Although he has survived an era of uncontrolled hunting, a reduction of the polar bear population of more than 30% in the next 3 generations, 45 years, due to the decline in area of occupancy and quality of habitat, by relying almost entirely on frozen marine environment. Large-scale change impacting the habitat also does so on the population. An example is climate change. Other factors affecting the species include toxic pollutants, shipping, the search for oil and gas development. The polar bears also have low reproductive rates, which allow the recovery of population and make the assumptions that they could adapt to the significant reduction of ice is unlikely. Upon termination of a species is altered a complete whole ecosystem, and this results in a lack of balance in the populations of other species still exist.
The fast destruction of the most diverse ecosystems in the world, especially in the tropics, has led experts to conclude that a quarter of the entire planet's biological diversity is probably in serious danger of extinction over the next 20 or 30 years.
Either plants, animals, or both to be affect the ecosystem, humans and the planet itself is also affected. Unfortunately, this is just a small sample of the destruction of man on Earth. There are thousands of endangered animals and extinct thousands, and numbers are increasing every day.